with Emmanuel quickly being out to injury. One thing you'll notice about this Raptors team, Jason, very physical on-ball defense.
Absolutely, and I think that really starts with Davion Mitchell. He is a bulldog on the defensive end.
3 minutes into the game, Washington still looking for their first points.
Feel uncomfortable out there.
Valanciunas saw a crowd of Raptors players around him. One on the shot clock. Coulibaly has to heave something up. Like to see them get something at the rim. Valanciunas with an offensive rebound. Give him 2 of them and a putback. First points of the game came with 6:52 remaining in the first quarter. Season high in minutes, 29, and rebounds 9 in their last game against the Pels on Monday. Turnover by the Wizards. Raptors with numbers. Barrett scores.
Because if you allow that space to be comfortable for a guard, you feel better out there. But if you take up that space and make them uncomfortable, you're playing physical and aggressive style of basketball, that's hard for the offense to get comfortable out there.
Jordan gets past him thanks to that screen by Holmes. And Rashawn, nice drive inside.
The Mavs, he comes out, pick and roll, straight dive to the rim, gets a dunk. Off the bench in the fourth quarter, that's very difficult to do.
As well as Bub Carrington. Bilal is on the sophomore squad. He has scored in double figures.
I'm really impressed what Bilal has done this season. He's done a really good job of taking that next step in his second year. And
you still see some immaturity. You still see some shortcomings with some players.
Corey Kispert.
He's not just a shooter.
Off of his 4-year, $54 million contract, throwing it down.
I'm going to ask him for $1.
Great on-ball defense, not allowing R.J. Barrett to get comfortable out there, but wide open Bilal Coulibaly underneath the rim.
Boucher fouled it, but he's going to pick up the foul.
Away from him. So then his challenge was, how do you maintain that kind of chip on your shoulder? What are you going to do? At the G League level or the NBA level, his killer instinct has been what sets him apart. And we know his rebounding, defense, all that stuff, in ways and the positive impacts with which you can have of not just the results, but the progress to get those results as we see him come away with a steal here. So he is not at all surprised at either of them.
Another turnover. Toronto showing those active hands. Barnes swinging it over to Brown. Barrett, 3.
You can't turn your shoulder and kind of lead with that lead
You
shoulder.
heard David Vanderpool telling Megan, got to match the physicality. Coulibaly got into the passing lane, came away with that steal. One by George, the other by Bub Carrington. Coulibaly, nice strong move to the rack.
Make them have to make substitutions and then get really your offense going in this third quarter.
Bilal is just 2 steals away from matching last season's total of 57 steals. And remember,
game going to All-Star Weekend. He has done a great job in his second year of going out there, working on his craft.
10 rebounds for Valanciunas. Poole somehow got it over to Coulibaly. Mitchell blocked by JV.
You have to watch out for the screens from Pirtle. He's kind of lingering there trying to get Bilal off the ball, but I like the defensive intensity. Just don't reach right there, Bilal. Getting a foul.
Patrolling that baseline and was rewarded for it. And Coulibaly steps out of bounds. Wizards have now committed 19 turnovers. Toronto has scored 24 points off of those.
This will absolutely make him better.
Here's Rashawn Holmes, playing now in back-to-back games. Passes it over to Coulibaly, who hits a 3. Turnover. That might be a transition take foul.
That could be a transition. Scotty Barnes is on the side, kind of.
Barrett comes away with the board. And that shot will not count, as we've got some issues here between Barrett and Coulibaly. As the clock will wind down, this will be a victory wire to wire for the Toronto Raptors, winning 106-82. Scotty Barnes leading the way with 24.